Yep, I'm definitely back. I see some of you are back. Oh, good. Hi, Karen. I'm glad you're back. I don't know what happened there. There's so many of us, we broke Facebook. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so I'm just cutting up my designer series paper according to the diagram as we wait for everybody to get back in here. So 1-inch strips. If you've got a directional pattern, you want to make sure that you take that into account before you start cutting, because my strips are going to run this way, so I wanted to make sure that my strawberries were running the right way. So, and then where's my sample? Oh, here's one that I've started, so I wanted my strawberry paper to go this way. So if you've got a directional pattern, when you start cutting, watch that. All right, so let's get these guys done. You'll make 6 strips, 1 inch wide. Hey, looks like you're all getting back in here. That's good. Sorry, I don't know what our technical difficulty was. But if you're going to have technical difficulties, it might as well be while you're cutting 1-inch strips, right? All right, so we've got our 1-inch strips, and I'm going to take them like 3 at a time now, and we're going to cut off 2 1/4. So you can cut a couple of layers at a time, especially when you're doing designer series paper stack. It's not really thick, heavy cardstock. So I'm going to run back and forth there. So now I've got my little banner pieces for my card, you see, and it'll make 6 of them. Let me cut these other ones while I'm here. If you guys want to get a copy of the Wonder Recipe, it'll be on the blog today underneath the archive of this video, and you can print it off. It's a great place to jump in card making when you've got a lot of cards to make, or you're drawing a blank, don't know exactly what you want to do. Pick out a piece of designer series paper, grab a Wonder Recipe, and go from there. All right, so there's our little banner strips. And this is, because we had technical difficulty, this is designer series paper from the Tutti Frutti 6x6 designer series paper. Hey, Jen, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're well. I just saw you pop up. All right, so there's the designer series paper all cut according to the Wonder Recipe. Number 2, let me go through the rest of the supplies that we'll need. This is the card we're making. Hey, Erica, long time no see. I hope you're well. All right, so I've got 6 sets of banners. So I already cut 6 lemon lime twist card bases. I'm just going to use 1 for today. After the video, I'll do the rest. I got a 1 3/8 inch Night of Navy scallop circle, and I cut that with my Layering Circles framelits dies. I've got 6 of those because we're going to make a whole stack. Hey, Linda, how are you? And then 6 Whisper White circles. And these are, I've already forgotten, how bad is that? I think these are 2 5/8, but I got a ruler here, so we're going to check. I didn't go at the exact mat for this one. I wanted a little bit bigger border, so this one is 2 3/4 circle. That's also cut with the Layering Circles framelits. We're going to emboss our card front with this Layered Leaves Dynamic Textured Impressions embossing folder. It's a fun 3D one from Stampin' Up. It's one of these real thick folders that gets really deep embossed texture. So we're going to use that. We're featuring, let's get our stamp set in here, the Fruit Basket from the Occasions catalog. And the Fruit Basket can be bundled up with the Itty Bitty Fruit Punch Pack. In the Fruit Punch Pack, there's a strawberry that we're going to use today. There's a bitty little wedge here, and this can be a watermelon or a citrus slice. There's a pear and a pineapple, and you can bundle up the punch pack and the fruit basket and save 10% if you order them together right now. We're also going to use Swirly Bird. It's one of my favorites. I love this spatter, and we're just going to use it to add a little bit of interest to our Whisper White circle. Stampin' pads for the project. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my 1/2 inch strip for the sentiment here. So we've got our little banners, but I'm going to add another banner for the sentiment. This is a 1/2 inch by like 3 inches, just to stamp the sentiment. Stampin' Pads are Lemon Lime Twist, Night of Navy, and Real Red. Ooh, that's an ugly piece of washi tape there. I'll leave it for now. And I've got 1/8 inch Whisper White ribbon. I think that's all my supplies. I'm going to pull in the Big Shot and emboss the front of this card. And let's see here. We need to set this up to do these 3D folders. So when you do a 3D folder, you need just the platform. So take out the thin die adapter, and you just need one of the cutting pads. So put aside the other. And we're going to put the whole card front in here and line it up. I like to leave it open in the folder, and laying flat, I think you get the best image that way, the best impression. So we'll pop that in there and then put the cutting pad over top and run through. And this layered leaves is such a neat embossing folder because you'll get some really deep leaves embossed, and then you get some that aren't as deep of an impression. So the texture actually looks three-dimensional. I don't know if the video is going to pick it up, but you can see really well right here in real life. This one's not as deep of an impression as this one and this one, so it looks layered. It looks three-dimensional. It looks like this one is closer to you than this one. It's really a cool embossing folder. All right, so I'm going to emboss all 6 of these, but I won't do it right now on live video. But the whole point is to make lots of cards, lots of quick. All right, let's get some Stampin' Pads here. We'll do some stamping. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Linda. Do you want me to come up to you and stamp with you and your friends? Email or text me. Do you have Stampin' Up! Catalogs? What can I do for you? All right, let's get our banner pieces. I've got 6 of them and need 1 of each. And let's get our circles. I need a Stampin' Pierce mat. We're using photopolymer stamps, so we want a Stampin' Pierce mat. I'm going to ink up Night of Navy and just run a little spatter here across. And then I'm going to speckle a couple more. Now I've got the bowl from Fruit Basket. We're gonna get that one on there. And then I'm going to grab a little piece of scratch paper and cover my bowl. And I'm going to ink my little strawberry, but I'm masking the edge of the bowl here because I want the strawberry to look like it's sitting in the bowl. So we want to mask off the edge. See, now our bowl is completely clean and the strawberry looks like it's sitting in there. Let me push that further into the picture for you. Hey, Pam. That's all right. I'll show you what we're making and you can catch up. We've got a fun little wonder recipe card today. I need lots of cards. I'm bringing in tons of new kitchenettes. There's lots of people joining my Stampin' Up! Team during celebration. And I've got a couple of new customers after doing all the craft fairs. So I need lots of cards. So I thought today we would do a wonder recipe card. This wonder recipe makes 6 cards from 1 sheet of 6x6 designer series paper. So I'm just making 1, but as we chat, maybe I'll start working on the other ones. All right, so now I'm going in with my strawberries and putting the little tops on. I love that the tops are a separate stamp and you don't have to ink with markers and huff. So I got my little strawberries in the bowl. Then I saved this scrap that I cut my circles out of because we're going to make a few more little strawberries and we're going to punch them out because this stamp set has a little punch bundle. Now you check the orientation of your punch before you stamp, so we know that our little strawberries got to be down and our little leaves up, and so that's how we want to stamp it on our paper. And we're going to do 3 of these. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to turn it this way so I can pop it into the punch. We don't need both of those. All right, so there's our little strawberry bodies. Now let's do the little leaves. the Wonder recipe cutting diagram and everything will be on the blog in today's post. And there will be a project sheet with all the measurements for this particular card, products listed, full color photo. All right, so we've got our 3 little strawberries. Now let's pop them out. I love this little punch. Do you see? The punch is just a bit smaller than the stamped image. So you can line it right up and punch it out, and every time you're going to get edge to edge strawberry because the image it stamps is just a little bit bigger. So see how perfect that guy is? So we'll punch 2 more. I love this card. It's fast, but it's super cute. And it's very kitchen table stamper too. When I saw the strawberries, I knew that I had to own it. These are perfect cards to welcome new kitchenettes. All right, so there's my 3 strawberries. We got just a tiny bit more Stampin' to do here, and then we can clear away the ink pads. I've got a 1/2-inch strip for my sentiment. That one's a little crooked. Let's do, yeah, that one's a little crooked too. I wonder who cut these. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I've got You're the Sweetest. It's one of the greetings that comes in that fruit basket set. We're going to ink it up with real red and stamp it towards the edge of our banner here, right side off of center. And we'll cut off the excess after we decide where we want it to sit. Love that greeting, and I love it in real red. Okay, I think our stamping is done. Let me get my sample in here so you can see what we're doing. We did our bowl and our spatters and our fruits and our sentiment. I think we can start assembling. Let me clear this stuff away. And I'll grab some adhesive. All right. So here's our bits. I'm going to get some mini dimensionals. These are a must-have. If you buy the fruit basket bundle, make sure you throw a package of these mini dimensionals on, because no fuss, they're the perfect size. See my little strawberry in the middle, the little mini dimensional? Fits perfect on these fruits. I love that I don't have to fuss and cut up tiny bits of foam tape. All right, so then my scissors for my banner pieces. I'm going to cut a little dovetail on these. So for this particular Wonder recipe, it's kind of nice because you get to reveal both sides of the designer series paper. Are you guys like me when you get a designer series paper and it's pretty on both sides, so you don't know what to do, and instead of using it, you just freeze and don't cut it? I love designer series papers, especially 2-sided ones, because I love the choice and the versatility. But when both sides of the paper are awesome, I have a really hard time making decisions. So this particular Wonder recipe shows both, and I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we've got our little banners all set. Let's go ahead and assemble our medallion. Grab some snail. And we'll snail our Whisper White Circle. And no, nobody's got the same designer series paper problem as me. I hate when both sides are pretty. I don't know what to do with myself. It gets confusing. You got the same problem, Jackie? Jackie's here with me today. She says that she's got that problem, and how she solves it is she buys 2 packs of paper. Then she can have both. Okay, so we got our little bowl of strawberries here, and we're gonna adhere that down. And then our little, after all that work of making sure my orientation was right, my strawberries are upside down. Oh, that's what Karen says. That's what April says. Never fear, I'm a professional, people. I know how to fix this. All right, so I'm gonna just trim off this little dovetail, and I don't know, if you got here before a little technical difficulty, you saw that I was all about making sure the orientation of the paper is right. Thank you for saving me, you guys. Oh, Pam's got a lot of paper that's just waiting. I love your use of quotes there, Pam. April hoards a lot of paper. See, I'm the same way, but this Wonder Recipe kind of broke me of that because when I love both sides, I can show both sides. See that? And my strawberries are right side up. Thank you, girls. All right, I'm using Fast Fuse to adhere to the textured paper. Once I run stuff through the embossing folder, I like to grab my Fast Fuse. It just holds on that bumpy surface a little bit better than any of the other adhesives I use. So we'll line up our little banner across the bottom. And then another little guy here. And then flip, because I have that one at kind of an angle. We're going to trim off the excess. This is 1/8 inch Whisper White ribbon, and this little banner needs some embellishment. So I'm going to trim a dovetail on that one too, and then wrap the ribbon around and tie a bow. I love this little fine ribbon. It gives that texture and adds some interest to the card, but it's really flat and thin and sheer, so it mails well. You can tie a little bow and you don't add a lot of bulk to your card. And I need to mail these, so that's a good thing. Here is our little bow, and I'm going to trim the dovetails. Now, here's where we're going to have to decide how long I want this to be. I think right about there, so I'm going to grab my Fast Fuse. And I'm not going to go quite to the end of this banner because I'm going to roll it just a little bit and then adhere it to my card. I think right about there maybe. They're a little tilty, I like that. And then I'll trim off the excess. So I did this banner piece about 3 inches. Gives you some room to play with where it lines up with the other pattern papers. Now we're almost there. Here's our sample. Remember these little punchy guys that we did? We're going to add them to the bowl and give it some dimension. So we're going to have a big bowl full of strawberries. And one here. Maybe we'll put one on like upside down. I don't know. Maybe really tuck it in underneath. It's got to look kind of real. I got a big splatter on this one. I think I might move my strawberry over. See? This is real life. If I were doing this on YouTube, I'd edit this part out where I adjust where my placement is. All right, I picked one off. Hey, Barbara. I'm glad you joined us today. We're making a fun Wonder Recipe fruit basket card. If you are new to Kitchen Table Stamper, go over kitchentablestamper.com and I'll have the Wonder Recipe for this card. But if you just search Wonder Recipe, you'll get all kinds of different little 6x6 designer series paper cutting guides that help you make a bunch of cards really fast. All right, so let's see here. There's our cards. Aren't they pretty? I think that's going to be a fun welcome. Here's the Wonder Recipe cutting diagram. You can grab that on the blog. And when you cut up your 6x6 paper, you get 6 sets of banners. So then you just add in your cardstock layers and stamps, and it'll make 6 cards. Anybody got any questions about that? What do you think? kitchentablestamper.com for the project sheet. The project sheet will have a full color photo. Thank you, Sharon. It'll have measurements and a supply list, full Stampin' Up! Supply list. And there will be the Wonder Recipe cutting guide, and you can print those all off. If you need any Stampin' Up! Supplies, let me know. Or if you need occasions catalogs, this is the fruit basket bundle from the new catalog. I'd be happy to send you occasions catalogs. Oh, Pam says another sweet that she needs, right? This was the first thing that I purchased from the new catalog because Kitchen Table Stamper logo is all, strawberries. My logo is a colander full of strawberries. So this was the first thing for me, Pam. Karen says, love your cards. Thanks for sharing. Karen, it's my pleasure. Thanks for joining me. Since I got you guys, I'm going to clear this away and I'm going to do one more thing. I've been meaning to let my local customers, but you don't have to be local. I've been meaning to let them know about Kit Night. So actually it's going to be kick day because I buy kits and then I put them in the closet. So I'm solving that problem by inviting all of my local crafters. If you're not local, it's okay. You can still pick up this kit and do it with us. I'll video you in on Facebook Messenger. But we're going to do this Lots of Happy card kit on February 21st, either at my home at 10 a.m. to noon or 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So we'll get together, order the kit ahead of time. I need you to place your order by the 14th, I believe. I'll check the date and put it with the blog post that I'm going to do about it. The kit will arrive to me at my house, and we'll get together. You'll get your kit on the 21st, and we'll put it all together. If you don't live local, it's okay. You can still grab this great kit. It's all inclusive. It's $35, and it's amazing. So let me show you the kit, and then I'll sign off for the day because I got 5 other Wonder Recipe cards waiting for me to finish. So inside you get, first of all, let's start with this. It comes in this awesome storage box. So all the parts are in there. When you're done stamping, everything can be stored in there. You get color instructions with step-by-step directions and a full color photo of each project. The kit contains all the pieces, stamps, adhesive, embellishments, everything you need to make 20 cards. You'll make 5 different designs and 4 of each. And they're just so perfect for spring. Again, if you're like me and you need lots of cards and you need them fast, this kit is a great way to go. Inside the kit, you'll find the Lots of Happy stamp set, which is just a fantastic greeting set. I love that there's something for everything. I'm always here for you. You deserve the best life has to offer. Here's to the happiest birthday yet. Sending you lots and lots of happy. And then it has these 2 pretty floral images. So you get the stamp set for $35. This is a forever tool. You also get the watercolor pencils in the kit. You get Rich Razzleberry, Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, and Lemon Lime Twist. And the Flirty Flamingo and Lemon Lime Twist are not available anywhere else. So that is one of the reasons why I grabbed this kit up right away, because I love the watercolor pencils. And getting 2 new exclusive colors was a big deal for me. It includes your basic black Stampin' spot. It includes a block for your stamp set. I mean, like, everything is in here. Seriously, you just open the box and go. There's dimensional adhesive. You might want to add a snail adhesive to this kit. But besides that, you get ombre lemon lime twist ribbon. It's beautiful. And then the cards are fun little enclosure cards. You get 4 of this size. And look at this adorable little envelope with the black and white stripe liner. And then there's 4 of this size. It's like the new narrow note card size that's in the catalog. And then there's 4 of these hexagon cards. I like to use those size for dropping in orders or giving out personally. They are small to mail or square to mail, but those are good for gifts. You can also put any of these matted onto a bigger card base if you want to send them in the mail. All of your white cardstock and then your foil embossed white cardstock shapes are included, and they're pre-punched. We're going to do this together on February 21st, either 10 a.m. or 6:30, your choice. But I figure if I schedule it and we get together, I'll do mine too. Then you get standard card bases for the other 2 designs and standard envelopes with the black and white stripe liner. Love. Your vellum leaves. Look at this. So much texture between the ribbon and the vellum. They're all pre-punched and ready to go. Just pop them out and use them. You get several sheets of them. Your pattern paper pieces. So there's this fun like Venetian lattice kind of thing is all pre-punched for you. Just pop them out. And so is your black and white striped designer series paper. It's all punched and ready to go. Foil banners are included. So you get the gold foil and they're all pre-cut. And then your Lots of Happy pre-printed pieces. Now these are pre-printed and ready for you to color or watercolor however you like with the pencils that are included. They're all die cut for you. And there's 4 each of 5 designs. So beautiful. It's a beautiful kit with a great stamp set, watercolor pencils, and an ink pad that you'll be able to keep forever in a block. But you also get 20 cards. So if you're interested in the kit, you can definitely take it to go, or if you're local in the Chicago area and you want to join us for making this kit, February 21st is the date, and I'll need your order for the kit. Just email me, marissa@kitchentablestamper.com, by the 14th at the latest. Earlier is better because I want to have your kit on hand for you when we get together. If you don't live local, we can pop it out in the mail to you. It's all inclusive and easy to do. All right, so that's February. Hey, I see a couple of thumbs up. You guys like that kit? I love that kit. Sharon, if you already have the kit, can you join me? You're always welcome, Sharon. Come and join us. I'm in Rolling Meadows, just northwest of Chicago. If you're local, we should message. Let's talk. But yes, absolutely. All right, here's our little card. I'm going to edit this video just a little bit and archive it so it'll be available for you to see again on the blog, and the printable project sheet and Wonder Recipe will be available on the blog in just a little bit too. I already started the blog post, so within a little bit you'll have all this printable information. All right. I know, Barbara, isn't that kit amazing? And it's $35. Just the pencils, block, and stamps are pretty much worth $35. They'll last you forever. You're in Oregon. Oh my goodness, that's right. You told me last time you were in Oregon. You are going to have to do your kit with us via Facebook Messenger video. We can meet that way, Sharon. All right. I am going to go finish up the other Wonder Recipe cards here and get them all ready to go for new kitchenettes who are joining. Oh, and by the way, celebration, $99 kit. You still get $125 worth of product and 2 additional stamp sets of your choice. It's the best deal in the whole catalog. If you love Stampin' Up, get a kit. Whether you do it for a hobby or you do it for a business, you're welcome on the kitchenettes. Stampin' Up is extra generous during celebration, and we would love to have you join the team. All right, gotta say that because celebration's the best time to get involved with the best deal in the catalog. Pam and Sharon are both in Oregon. Oh my goodness, how's your weather over there? We're like sunny and 50 or something today. It's crazy. It's like spring here. Anybody else got spring weather? All right. Unless you've got questions, I'm going to wrap it up and go get Stampin'. Rain and cold, huh? I guess rain is to be expected. Oh, I don't like rain and cold. I don't mind rain and warm. Rain and cold isn't my favorite. It's okay. That's what I call good Stampin' weather. Get busy, make some Wonder Recipe cards, and share them on the Craft Social, okay? If you're not a member at the Facebook Craft Social, get on there and share your Stampin' Up! Creations. You're supposed to get up to 84 degrees in Arizona, Karen? Oh, 84. That's not spring, that's summer. It's nice in California. Southern Indiana, 59 today. That's us too. Sunny, sunny, and beautiful. All right, I got a couple more cards to put together. Unless you guys have questions, I'm off to go do it. Jen, 42 in South Dakota. Jen, are you going to be a new kitchenette? April, you want to join us? I'm inviting you. All right, I'm getting to work. I got welcome cards to make. I need a sandwich too. My stomach's growling. 48 up in Wisconsin, eh? Uh-oh, did you guys see that? I almost cut my strawberries upside down again. Too much talky, not enough looky. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Let me know how I can help you stay crafty. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys. April says she's working on it. I want to give you a thumbs up for that one, April. Oh, Jackie. That was Jackie. She just did a photo bomb. She's here hanging out with me. All right, you guys. Thumbs up and hearts back at ya. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.